What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another Thursday edition of Lyles Figure Files. Happy Thursday. One more day to go for our weekend kicks off, and we get to watch the Chiefs win another game. By the way, bet everything on the Chiefs until the NFL changes their rules. What's up, everybody? I know the chat is jumping, lots of excitement. People are heated. Not about that Captain Cold figure, but about Power Girl. We're going to get into that real soon. Updates on the Cobra Ferret JoJo Classified Series giveaway and so much more. But first, let me give a big round of applause, a big salutations, and thank you so much to the Lyles Figure Files VIP members. I'm talking about Nathan William, MOC Turtle, John Morrissey, Robert Hayes, let's try that again, Henry G, Lefty T Lions BK, Retro Robo, Tom Finn 2018, Badgerwolf Prime, David Thanos, Blake Tarpley, James Green, Ryan Daly, Jay Woods, Jamelin Parks, and Lawston Wallace. Thank you all so much for your support of this channel. And I'm excited because I'm finally almost done. I've just got to do a little vocal voice recalibration. But for you VIP members, check your notifications tomorrow. This long project that I've been working on will finally be available to you all and to the rest of y'all sometime soon. But let's see what's going on with everybody here in the chat. And see the temperature, if you will. Here it is frigid. It is very, very cold. And yeah, I'm not really feeling that part. So staying warm. Justin Huber. What's up, Figure Files crew? It's 80s Kid, by the way. What's up? Please don't give away my secret identity. Just kidding. How are you today, Jeff? I'm good now that I'm warm. That's a very good thing. When I got to work this morning, the car temperature said it was 10 degrees. So not awesome. But I'm warm now. I've got my hoodie on. I've got my Looney Tunes. I'm good. And I'm hanging out with you all on a Thursday night. So hard to complain. Jamelin Parks. What's up, folks? What's up, Jamelin? Snake Eyes. Howdy, partner, to you as well. 80s Kid officially. Ahoy, guys. King Collector. The king is in the building. What's up, y'all? What's up, King Collector? I thought I had my little toy costume sword so I could like dub the King Collector, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, David Thanos, what's up, figure crew? Shout out to Lefty for coming through. Yes, David put out the call. He said activate the JL signal, and David was looking for one of these X-Men sets that Ross had, and a lot of y'all responded, which was really cool. Thank you. And Lefty came through. Has he sent it off to you yet? But I love to see the chat, the Figure Files crew coming together, helping each other out. That is awesome. I took a little field trip today. I did not see it, just in case you were curious. I did see this guy, Kenny Omega. I think this is the first time I've seen an AEW figure over at Ross, and no focus. And I thought the price was $14.99, of which I thought was insane and ridiculous. These figures are not worth that price, but check out, if you can, that price point, $3.99. That's what I'm talking about. So if you want some civilian figures for your anything, those AEW Jazz Wears figures for $4 at Ross, great deal. So check them out. James says, feeling a bit, are you sick or kind of having a rough day? Hopefully Lyles Figure Files is what the doctor ordered. Hopefully. Well, let's have some fun tonight. Robert Hayes, what's up, figure fam? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too, Robert. Blake Tarpley. Hey. Sup, everyone? Let's talk action figures. Who got Power Girl today? Oh, nobody. David Thanos says this shirt was a fiasco with Power Girl. I'm hoping I can track down a platinum Captain Cold. Love the way the Captain Cold is coming with the extra heads and hands instead of that stupid stand. That stand was worthless. And all it did was showcase these these cards that I didn't care about in the first place, but I'm really digging those face plates. I had the Mr. Terrific, open them up, and I really love how you can just swap stuff out and how underneath, let me see if I don't have that picture yet, but they have like the base plate. It has like an open mouth expression. So you take it off, it looks like a robot is really creepy. But so it has like an open mouth sculpt where you have a little depth to it, which looks really cool. And got to give it up to Todd. He's coming up with different things to do with these figures. We're long since past the dark ages of just Superman and Batman. He's innovating things. Cloth, soft goods, capes. Soft good capes. There we go. Loving what he's doing right now. We'll get into the whole fiasco. And I wrote that in quotes, so we'll get into it. Matthew Matson, good evening. What's up, Matthew? How are you? Omega 579. Hey, what's happening? What's up, Omega? How are you? John Morrissey's here. Greetings, fantastic figure filers. Happy Thursday, Jeffrey. Thank you so much, John. Hopefully you're having a good Thursday as well. Ryan Daly's here. What's up, fellas? What's up, Ryan? That Chief Snickers commercial should be refs instead of chefs. Ref first chef remix. Ryan Daly, I finally got by the swappers. Ordered a Green Lantern core figure from Amazon, and I got Modern Hal Jordan packed in the GLC box. That's awful. How does that even happen with Amazon? That's terrible. Sorry to hear that. Did they accept your return quickly and easily? Hopefully. Blake Tarpley, 53 here in Miami. Brr. That's sad that that's your winter temperatures down in Miami, but wow. Yeah, we still have a little bit of snow left over. But it's so cold that I can't go outside and shoot. So it's like, it's terrible because it's like I can't even like pose the figures without shivering. So it's not working. Randall G's here. This is going to be a great night, great topic. Thank you. I get inspired every so often, so hopefully y'all enjoy it as well. Michael Solis, it's figure files time. I got to do this for Tiffy, and I got to do my CM Punk. Then I gotta do my imaginary thing for Ben Grimm. Devin B's here. Hello, Jeff. Hello, everybody. Sad clown. Couldn't get any of the McFarlane pre-orders today. Well, that, my friend, doesn't have to be true because you can go right now to bestbuy.com. They've got Guy Gardner. It's still available right now. Free item purchase. I think that's a Crunchyroll subscription. And where did he go? Captain Cold. So you can get 2 of the 3. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you wanted Power Girl, but you can get 2 of the 3 there. They're still on bestbuy.com. Moments before the show, I clicked add to cart so I wasn't setting y'all up and like, yes, I can still get it. But no, it doesn't work. They're still available on the website. So you can get 2 of 3. And I got lost where I was on the chat. Kelly Cox, what's going on, Kelly? How are you tonight? A little under the weather. Man, it is going around hard. Hopefully you got some Mucinex. Chief was laid out for the show. He texted us, said he was still feeling bad, but the weekend is here, so there's nothing to look forward to. You can just sit down and chill and relax on the couch, watch some good movies, maybe pick up some pre-orders, maybe do a little drawing, and rest up. Just in time for work on Monday. Doc Avengers here. Hey, everyone. What's up, Doc? That works. Can we rock? What's up, Doc? Olu, what's good, Jeffrey? What's up, Olu? How are you? Randall G wants to know thoughts on Mattel putting the WWE exclusives like Monday Night Wars and Target Legends on Mattel Creations. Got the Rude Chase. I got Power. So you got the Rude Boy. I got Power Girl out of DJ Collectibles out of Canada. Nice. I'm really digging it. I feel like that is definitely something they needed to do. I don't know how troubling or how hard it is for other collectors who aren't in the US to get those legend figures. I don't know what distributor they're able to get them from, but Target has been pretty solid. I haven't seen Sid yet, so I haven't been able to go, who's the man? But everybody else is super easy. I haven't seen the Rude Chase. I've only been to one Target since that wave came out. Dusty Rhodes Ultimate Edition one, I've seen like maybe 3 of those sold through. Odd that he doesn't have a chase because I feel like the NWA one would have been a obvious logical choice, but whatever. I know because they created a mold for it, we're gonna get that NWA version of Dusty. Hopefully, with one of the head sculpts having the shaved mohawk and Tully on the sides just in time for War Games. But yeah, I think it's great because those Walmart exclusive figures are trash terrible to collect. It's just so impossible basically to find them in the stores, and it's just a nightmare, C3PO once said. So it's really great to be able to get them through this other route. I'm just looking on here real fast to the WWE section and see what I can see. Of course, it's their website could be better to navigate, but beyond that, I really appreciate it. As always, giving us other options and other ways to spend our money. You're never going to go wrong with me on that. And making it easier for all of us collectors to get stuff. Let's see. He's still here and available. Only a few left. Act fast. So, they're putting it out there for you. If you still want it, you've got a little bit of time left. And so that's the Walmart figures. They're hard to get. There's Brett, the Samoans. Let's see. Looks like Razor's gone. But I mean, it's one of those deals where they were available. You could get them. I guess they are sold out. Yeah, they're gone for now. But I mean, they were available. So if you wanted it, you had a chance. And maybe you'll stumble onto him on Walmart's site. Ha 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 ha. He's also a regular on the Gong Show. What up, Alpine? Let's see, just because I'm curious, since I said that. Let's see if Walmart seems to have more stock of these figures, because that could be a nice side effect to Creations Mattel actually having the stuff in. Let's scroll through and see what we've got. Oh, so that did kind of work out. Razor is still here for 1984. Solid price for the bad guy. Lita's here. Let's see. Ultimate Warrior's not. So you just miss out on the Dusty Head, which I guess you can get elsewhere. But that worked out pretty well then, where they have them available. Maybe everyone is not going to Walmart. Still no luck on Booker T, though. But yeah, that seemed to have had the desired effect. Oh, great. I can get Stevie Ray for $45. Thank you, but no. I can't believe this. They have finally taken down this generation set. I feel like I'm going to wait on the next one if they actually clearance this out. But I wonder if Roman Reigns will make that an easier sell on that. Let's see. I love just cruising through here and just seeing what's on sale and what's not. But anyway, so I think it worked out pretty well. And clearly it helped fellow collectors out on that. And Felix Guerrero, what's up, Jeff and Figure Files crew? Finally made a stream. What's up, Felix? How are you? The Rock's here. What's up, Jeff? Thursday crew. Hope all are doing well, doing good, man. Glad to see you here with us as always. Robert's Infinite Realms. What's up, Robert? It's a brisk 20 degrees here. Hope you're good, Jeff. Well, good, man. Can't complain. Friday is imminent, and I'm gonna make up some chili tomorrow, so that's exciting to combat the cold weather. A little hot chili. I don't have Green Arrow's recipe, but mine turns out pretty well. And with chili, there's always leftovers, so it's even better. Justin, I dig that sweet hoodie, man. It's really a combo deal. I keep doing this because I like wearing my hoodies, but and my t-shirts are kind of worthless during this time of year, so it's a t-shirt over a hoodie. But thank you. Best Buy also has Green Lantern. Which one? Too many windows open. Best Buy. Are we talking about the regular one? Yeah, they've had that one for a minute. Have you had trouble finding it? Because I thought most places still had them readily available. John Morrissey, I'm excited. Can you hide it though? I just got a shipping notice from Ramen Toys. This is my first order from them. My Punisher van is on its way. Time to find room for it in my collection. Help, man. I can't help you, John. I'm like, where's this stuff going? I have no idea. I'm just like you. So, and when that Rattler drops, I'm so glad, so happy there's no HasLab as I consider the Sentinels, as I consider Dragon Man. That worked out well. Justin, I pressed my Captain order, Captain Rex and Anakin Skywalker today, just like I said I'd do months ago. Nice. Henry G, my Heart Foundation set from Best Buy came in today for $50. Thanks for the heads up. Which reminds me, I still need, you see, this is one of these deals where I'm really I've got the roulette wheel spinning and just trying to see who's going to blink first, me or Best Buy / Mattel. Because last year, around Black Friday and Christmas time, they had the Roddy Piper set in Georgia Animal Steel, and they had it for $50 because it's originally 70, and then it dropped down to 50. And I was like, I gotta grab it quick. And then it went down to 35. And I was like, oh man, if only I waited, if I had more patience. But I felt like 50 was a fair price for Ultimate Edition figures, but 35 was a steal. And it didn't sell out at the time. I think it's still available, which leads me to think when the Heart Foundation goes on sale, when that Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Ted DiBiase set goes on sale, maybe I can wait till 35. I kind of feel like for both of those, I'm really kind of like, maybe I should just pull the trigger now because, I mean, Heart Foundation, my favorite tag team. I'm trying to, I drew a quick blank. I think Tully and Arn are 1B. The Midnight Express are 2, and then it's just a big whole bunch of tag teams. I wish Harlem Heat wrestled against some of the 80s teams. They would be up there higher. Doom had an awesome year. Still love the Rock and Roll Express. Von Erichs, of course. But anyway, $50 is a pretty solid price. Let me know what you think of those, Henry G. It seems like you're coming in on those WWE figures too. So welcome. Justin says, smash that like button, y'all. Well, thank you if you guys do. If not, keep watching. Vin Doom, happy Thursday, Figure Files crew. My main man, 250 grand, Jeffrey. What it is and what it was. I like that I'm getting a little boost there. It's like it's better than a raise because, you know, I'm 100 grand now. I was 200 grand now. I'm 250. I am appreciating this inflation. How are you, my friend? Henry G. Hey, Jeff, Steiner 2-pack came on yesterday. Thanks for the lead, and it came in the exclusive packaging. Awesome. So you didn't miss out on anything. I was like, you've got to get those before they are gone. I think more so than any of these other 2-packs. They're going to be hard to get later on, and there's so many different options, different ways they could package the Steiner brothers. Maybe a boring one color version of them in their tights, or single solo version, Big Papa Pump, Dogface Gremlin, Rick Steiner. I'm still hoping for a Varsity Club set, Mike Rotunda, Captain Mike, and Rick Steiner with the bushier hair, and Alex, Taskmaster. We got to make that happen. Malcolm Lee. Hey, Jeff, how are you? Solid. Nice figures are coming up. Any pickups? Well, since you just mentioned it, guys, what did y'all get this week? I'm trying to think if I got anything this week. I know tomorrow, which doesn't help right now, I'm getting that, what set is coming in? Oh, what set did I have coming in? That's sad. Because I got an email from Hasbro Pulse that said my Super Battle Droid and the Clone Trooper is being delayed till February, which I was surprised with because I did not think it was supposed to come before then anyway. So that one surprised me. Now I've got another update from Hasbro Pulse. What are they saying now? Oh, that's so ironic. Now they're telling me that it's getting ready to ship. So if you did, in fact, order that set of the Clone Troopers, it is about to ship. So there you go. Very cool. That is exciting. And then it's like, oh, how many did I order of those? So yeah, that's coming. Very excited to see that. What is coming tomorrow from Amazon? This is the problem when you pre-order things. Oh, finally, I'm getting that Dalsim Street Fighter and Masters of the Universe Masterverse Grizzlor. So that's what I got coming in. Grizzlor had a super sale. It's 25% off of the $19.99 price point. So I was like, right now, gonna pull the trigger and get them now. So that's what I've got. What did you all get? I don't have anything to show off now. It's kind of weird. What did you guys get though? Devin P. Henry G, did you get that MJ? Did you? I want to know. Jamlin, how scarce is Dusty? I want him, but I passed him up the other day. Not scarce at all. I mean, the great thing about Mattel and their Legends, both Elite and Ultimate Edition, they're gonna hit a sale. And at some point between this one and the next series, they're going to have one of their spend 40 or spend 50, get $10 off. Then, if you're really on top of it, you'll catch them right when they start clearancing them out. My advice is always on those is to get them when they hit $11. Then just hold on to the receipt, or if you buy it through the Target app, you'll have that receipt on your app. You can show it when they price match it, when they lower it down to $6.72, I think it is, then you get that price match. So I haven't had a case of wanting a legend or an ultimate edition figure, and I'm like, oh man, I totally missed it. This last one kind of went quickly, but you can get, I definitely recommend when they hit 11, buy them. I saw Vader, that really great Vader figure, for $16, and he's one. I can't, because he was on sale several times for $18, $16. I'm like, what the heck, is this a joke? So I got him, which was basically the clearance price. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that with Dusty. So when I notice they hit that sale point, I'll make sure to give you a heads up, because I don't think you have to worry about them selling out. And definitely for all of their legends, which you never really have to worry about, because this is one thing that Target's awesome about, is they never really sell out. They keep them on their website, so then you just have to wait till they have another sale. Now I say that, and of course Sid is going to be out of stock, but no, he's right there. So when they have a sale, you can grab them. They won't be like, oh no, I'm never gonna get another shot at him. Cowboy Bob Orton's still here. Mean Mark, great. And he's 21, he's 19, so they're around. The Sultan, Miss Hancock's here. The AJ Styles figure, they're not going anywhere. Molly Holly, Lex Luger, they're gonna be around for a minute. They don't typically sell through to the point where it's like, oh no, oh, this is cool. These figures are actually here at Target, not from one of their partners, which is awesome to see. Oh, that's kind of interesting. We got the from the vault figures in here too. American Nightmare. Whoa. So I think you're solid waiting them out and just kind of playing the waiting game. They don't tend to sell out, of course. I'm saying that, and then you're never going to see that Dusty Rhodes figure, but I think you can play that with no problem. Felix, my Tom Holland Spider-Man just came in today, and my 78 Superman. GameStop be on top of packaging stuff. Great. Nice. Which Tom Holland Spider-Man did you get? The Marvel Legends one, or is that the Figure Arts one? Kelly Cox. If you're feeling ill, check out Lau's Movie Files. I stopped in last night, and LOL, good times. Thank you. We were happy to have you on. And you didn't even get the whole crew on there. It was me and the little brother on there for that one. Chief will hopefully be back on, and we're going to talk about some more movies. But yeah, we always have a ball, and you get to hear more than just me talking, so it's fun. Jeff White, what's up, Jeff? Missed the McFarlane pre-orders on Big Bad Toy Store this morning, but managed to snag Power Girl from Best Buy. Did they hit Amazon and sell out quick, or are they expected to pop up there later? They were there for 2.5 seconds, but I fully expect them to be back on there later. So I wouldn't worry about it. Oops. Justin, the next fig I pre-order will be Commander Cody. Nice. Felix also got home to my Galactus, all the Heralds, and the Fantastic Four on the floor. Oh no, what happened? What gives with no pipelines from yesterday? They're really far back in terms of what figures they have to show from those pipeline reveals. So check it out. James. So, Jeff, are you saying I should blame Chief? Absolutely. Luckily, I work from home tomorrow and Monday. Nice. That schedule works out pretty well for you then. Robert, had a decent week. Ultimate, Dusty, Legend Sid, Marvel Legends Kingpin, Marvel Legends Punisher 2-pack. Yes. Star Wars Balin on sale. How much did you pay for him? Marvel Legends Superior Spider-Man, Man-Thing, Ghost Rider, Monday Night Elite, Ultimate Warrior, Action Force, White Pandora, Bloody. Nice. You did have a good week. Of course, I got to ask, which was your favorite of all those pickups? Jamelin, send me some chili, beef or turkey. Got to go beef. There's some things that I can kind of fake and kind of like, okay, that wasn't bad. My wife is doing chicken tacos for us sometimes. There's some things that I can kind of like the chicken spaghetti. It's not bad. But man, there's some things that just gotta like, all right, I'll just have to work harder running or something because gotta get the beef. As old girl would say, where's the beef? King Collector. I missed out on Power Girl today on Big Bad Toy Store. I didn't even see the option to pre-order. I saw sold out. Luckily, I still got my DC Direct one. There you go. Robert Hayes. All right, what time will chili be ready? I am in. Yeah, I make a lot. My wife doesn't like chili, so I have a whole bunch left over, which is great for me. Harry G. Power Girl even sold out on GameStop. Can you imagine all the recurring monthly charges? Hey, you got that money for Power Girl? Well, we'll check back later. Worse on that. David Thanos. Hopefully the figures now Mattel Creations that Walmart will lower their prices on their figures. Well, they actually do have their figures lower. They're like $19 for those, or $20. It's like 19 and change. So it works out pretty well if you can find them from Walmart, like that Razor Ramon figure. It's just this thing of like, you guys actually have them? Great, because they're so often they're sold out, and then it's like that markup price of craziness. Felix, Power Girl looks great. She's gonna be hard to get for sure. Maybe not. Olu, got that shipping notification from Ramen 2 about to make a turtle van. That sounds fun. Robert, I lucked on that Piper and Animal set for 35. You did it. Cool set. Yeah, I mean, especially for that, because even if you just look at it like, I really want this Roddy Piper, this great figure. I got a George Animal Steel figure thrown in for $2 because the normal price for an Ultimate Edition figure is $32.99. So you really won out there. King Collector, the Rock and Roll Express is my all-time favorite tag team, hands down. All right, baby. And Rock and Roll is here to stay. Woo! I love them. I mean, I really want Mattel to get them because the Jax figures annoy me to no end. Like, I don't know how they botched the hair color for Ricky and Robert. It's like, dude, how did you mess that up? Figures look solid for Jax at the time, but Mattel, especially if they got the all-in Ultimate Edition treatment, they would be amazing figures. So I'm really hoping we get them at some point this year, next year, 2027, because they would do a great job with them. Jamelin, about where do the Steiners and Hardys land on your list? I like the Hardys, but in terms of tag teams from WWF, Edge and Christian are probably my second favorite after the Hart Foundation. Let me see if there's anybody else that's kind of like on my WWF list. Because it's funny, so many of them are like also dabbled in other promotions. So let's see. Edge and Christian for sure. Gosh, you made me think about this. I put the Steiner brothers should be in my top 5. Hardy's probably in top 20. So to answer your question straight up, and now you're gonna make me do a list, and I'm just gonna have to record this and figure it out. David Thanos, those Midnight and Rock Roll Express matches were classics. All the young tag teams should watch their match. Yeah, and like a low key great team and sort of a tease. One of my favorites is America's Most Wanted. Their run during TNA's formative years was great. They had really good feuds, really good matches. Back in the $5 a week pay-per-views, I was like, here, take my money. And the AMW matches by themselves are basically worth that $5. And then James Storm went to do Beer Money with Robert Roode. So they were cool. But I really loved America's Most Wanted. I just loved the variety of their feuds. They were good. And yeah, they managed to turn heel and still worked out. So they're high on my list, probably a lot higher than most people. Doc Avenger. What's up, Doc? Got my Doc Nocturnal, man. Got my Doc Nocturnal. Man, that thing is beautiful. Head's a little bit big, but still nice. Spider-Man carded figures on the way. The new retro wave. I did see the Flash Thompson figure in my trip to Target today. That's pretty cool. Oops. Trying to see. No, I did do it as a video, so stay tuned on the shorts for that. Do I think Diamond will still release that Annihilus? It's still for pre-order. Yeah, they've done the whole file for bankruptcy protection. So that's just to kind of put all their stuff together in a way that makes it work. A little reorganization. I think everything right now that's been up and solicited, you shouldn't have any problem with. Anything they announce like at Comic-Con might be a little bit dicey. We're going to find in the Heart Foundation 2-pack for under 50. Not for under, it's 50. It's on Best Buy. But 50 is where it's at right now. But my thinking is like the George Animal Steel and Roddy Piper set that on Mattel Creations hit as low as 35. You will probably, if you can wait, again, I don't know if I really want to wait that long for them, you could get them for that price later on. Jeff White, my Mezco Casey Jones came in today. How is that figure? It looked really cool. David Thanos, all I got this week was Agent Venom. Pretty cool figure. It does look cool. Matthew got Como of the Isles today. Savage Crucible are awesome. I gotta look that figure up. That sounds cool. Felix, Cast Layer will be in on Monday. I still ain't make room for the monstrosity. Mega J Retro is showing a video where the packaging is kind of dicey. So maybe put a crash pad where you want it to be delivered. Excuse me. Method to Madness. I feel like Power Girl is going to be the 2025 Power Princess and Warbird situation all over again. Not true. Power Girl is available at multiple retailers where Warbird was only available at Target, which drastically limited her availability. Again, at some point, she was all over. Oh, man. Let me see if I can find it, because on one of these figure boards that I check out, there's like a surplus of oh girl. Let me see if I can find it real fast for y'all while I'm trying to. Oops, that would do it. It's like when you try to find stuff and it's like, no, we're not trying to make that easy for you. So of course, can't find it. But there was like a picture and like a rack of them. Yep, just not gonna be easy. But there was like 7 Warbirds like recently, like last week. So maybe check your targets, because maybe they have a situation like that Black Widow where I was like, I'm never gonna find this figure, and she'll show up later. But I think you'll be okay with Power Girl, because there's so many different ways. There's Entertainment Earth, there's Best Buy. Best Buy, once they get them, they actually stock their McFarlane figures pretty well. I don't see a lot of sellouts. So when she's there, I mean, I think that might be the low-key best option. Then there's Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Amazon. I mean, there's so many different ways you can get her. So I don't think it'll be as bad. And I think Power Prince is just a weird rando situation where it's like, how did this happen? And I don't think there's going to be a lot of people trying to do customizations of Power Girl into Wonder Woman. Dark Knight 297, also under the weather. Not feeling too well tonight. Just want to drop by and say, what up to you, Jeff, and the Figure Files crew. Dark Knight, hope you feel better, my friend. Rest up this weekend. Hopefully we'll see you back next week. Doc Avenger, thinking of picking up the Super 7 Micronauts to go with my Marvels. Oh, that makes sense. I haven't seen all of them. I got you covered, Robert. I got that on my agenda. I will definitely be talking about the Thundercats. That's part of the whole reason I did this whole favorite mashup. So yeah, I got you covered. Randall G, Dusty Rhodes came in, Orion and Wildcat, Leatherneck and Xandar, RS Purple. Oh, really? Now for your ringside Ron Simmons, is his torso really weird? Is his neck as big as it looks in the pictures? Because I was like, what's happening here? Because I was like, this is the one he wore when he beat Vader. So let me know what you think of that one. The Bloody Heroes and Heels, Kevin Sullivan. What's the SM Batmobile? That one I don't know. But yeah, let me know about that Ron Simmons though. Devin B. Slim Pickens this week. I got the Origin Skeletor with a dragon on his back. NECA RoboCop with a chair. And Max Mercury on clearance at Walmart today. How much was Max? That would be a good one to get on clearance. Michael Solis. I only got 2 figures. Black Series Xandar. Classified Series Xandar. And NECA RoboCop. Which one was your favorite? Lost It Wallace is here. Yay, I made it. What's up, Jeffrey, my fellow figure filers? What's up, Loston? David Thanos, here's the trick. You buy it at the clearance price and use a regular price receipt to return it. You have 90 days from the original purchase date. That's if you're getting over on them. I try not to like that. Jamelin, we talked about these, but not in the chat. I picked up Wildcat and Orion on Friday. Both solid. I like Orion much more once I got them open. Nice. I did see a huge amount of those guys on the pegs today in my Target trip. I don't think there's going to be a word. I think they're going to be like Sinestro and Steel. they're going to be plentiful on the shelves, so which is great. When they hit on that $16 clearance, that's when I'll get them. I do think we could have gotten unmasked heads or some simple props. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what they could do with Wildcat. Maybe give him a different mask portrait. I was at a loss for him. Nathan William, I need to join the movie channel too. We're you feel free to come on through. I don't have it set where you can join it, but every Wednesday, 8:05, come on through. We have a great time. Henry G. Hey, Devin, just got home, went to my office, and yes, MJ just came today. Thank you, sir. My friend are doing the Lord's work. Appreciate you, my man. Love it when a chat and a Figure Files crew comes together. Thank you all for helping each other out. Appreciate that. Lawson, I managed to pre-order Power Girl, Guy Gardner, Captain Cold. Nice. So we do have some winners in the Power Girl sweepstakes. John Morrissey, I got an unusual pickup this week. 2 Buzz Lightyear plasma drill vehicles from Amazon. When surrounded by all my AIM soldier and MODOK, they look pretty cool. You got to show me a picture of that. That does sound cool. Blake Tarpley, Movie Files is hilarious. The trio is like lightning in a bottle. I'm always amazed we don't have 200 in that chat on the regular, but soon, you better believe it, man. We're getting there. We're trying to figure out what we're going to watch for our next watch along. Our tentative date for it is February, what is that? 8th, February 8th. So stay tuned. We just got to figure out what movie we're going to watch, but we'll be doing it then. Justin, I'm pre-ordering the Flash Gordon Volume 1 next week. I can't wait to read it. Nice. Snake Eyes, I got Transformers Tarn. Very cool. What you think about him? Lawson, I love a good beef Chilean winter. Hits the spot. Absolutely. King Collector, I went back and got that Toy Biz Spider-Man Classic Scorpion 907 shipped. Still awesome. I got it side by side with my Hasbro Retro Scorpion. It's not even close. Yeah, that classic Scorpion is a shelf hog, but he's a really solid, beefy figure, and I do like him a lot. But I don't like how the tail thing is, so that's why I kind of like the Retro Scorpion more. But you can't go wrong with either one of those. He was a hard one to replace with the Hasbro one. It's like, oh man, this is close. But yeah, I do dig that one. I'm going to star this one, JT Yoda. I want to make sure I come back and grab it. Justin, good luck finding Sky Guy and Rex. They sold out on Pulse. Thank goodness I pre-ordered them from Amazon. Yeah, they're Pulse always tries to keep a limited amount of these figures. So it's like, oh no, the panic set in. They're readily available at Entertainment Earth, Amazon, my affiliates, for full disclosure. But yeah, unless it's some really, really, really rare figure, Pulse sellouts don't mean anything. Henry G. Pickups this week. WWE figures mentioned. Marvel Legends Sam Wilson Cap. Latest Masterverse wave. Which ones are those? Because I feel like they have so many coming out at once. Fans Toys Marg. Ultra Magnus. 2 Iron Grenadiers. Nice. What was your favorite figure? Lawson Wallace. I got the Marvel Legends Strife box set, and that Spidey box set with the human flying Razorback for my birthday. Love them. That's right. Happy birthday. How was the party? What did you do to celebrate? Jamelin, yesterday, the Saw Viper and Puppet Master 6 shooter and Jester came in. Earlier this week, my DC style guide showed up. Where'd you get that style guide from? Oh, and Far From Home MJ, courtesy of my man, Devin Bernard. Nice. Oh, No Way Home, right. She's wearing basically the same outfit. It doesn't matter. Lawson. Blake, I got 2 Power Girls, actually. So if you can't find one, hit me up, buddy. Nice. Jamelin, I kind of feel like Edge and Christian and the Hardys were basically a unit for a while. Yeah, they were, but I feel like Edge and Christian cut way more entertaining promos, and they kind of dominated against the Hardys and the Hardys and Dudleys. So I give them the nod just because they could talk and they were the bad guys. So you could root for the Dudleys to beat them up. You could root for the Hardy Boys to beat them up, but definitely they were a triple threat, a tag teams that are always linked together. Jamelin, true. AMW were pretty sweet. How about LAX, the better version? Which one are you calling the better version? We talking about Hernandez and Homicide? Because if so, yes. I did like Santana and Ortiz. I thought they were cool, but man, the original LAX was with Conan doing the promos for him. Loved them. Justin, this may be my last year collecting classified series, unless of course Hasbro releases that one Joe with the green and yellow color scheme from the intros running alongside my guy Flint. Talking about Airtight? Henry G. Almost forgot. Got Mexico 112, Doc Knock, Casey Jones, and Indy. All right, you had a lot of figures. What's your favorite one, man? King Collector. Yes. The Rock and Roll Express Ultimate version. I got them pre-ordered in big rubber, guys, but really I want them in action figure form. Right. I mean, they were so key and essential to the whole NWA thing. I mean, we've got the Four Horsemen. We've got an Ultimate Edition Ric Flair. By the way, I really want an Ultimate Edition Tully and Arn. Maybe we could get that from a ringside 2-pack. That would be awesome. Hopefully they would do the red and white tights, not just the red tights. A little bit boring, but yeah, love that. Lawson, whenever I'm feeling low, I'll just look over that Razorback figure, start to laugh and feel all better again. He is ridiculous in a great way, isn't he? Felix, oh yeah, I saw the Mega J video and it's got me nervous. Good thing you're opening that. Vin Doom, I need to go to Target and get that Sid figure before he's gone because he rules the world. Absolutely. Robert Hayes, man, I still need that Black Widow. Never found her. I feel like she's going to be up on Big Bad Toy Store soon. Hold on. Don't pay silly, overpriced reseller eBay prices for. Blake, this is Lawson. You should set up a wacky crew featuring the Frogman, a really great figure, Razorback, Eyeball Guy, and any other Marvel Legend figures like that. What's his name? Of course, I'm blanking now. But yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. The McFarlane Joker version of the... Oh, man. What? I don't see what else you said. John, Lawson, I'm with you in terms of receiving lots of joy from that Razorback figure. Those Legend deep dives, Armadillo, Human Fly, Frogman are a delight. Which reminds me, I still need to finish building Armadillo. I'm missing the head and his right arm, left arm. I'm almost done, but yeah, I need to finish him. Henry G, man, forgot about Leatherneck and Xandar coming in also. Yeah, awesome week you had. Thank you. I was about to check in myself. I need time to spend a whole hour on their customer service wait. But yeah, I need to get my replacement eyes for Giant Man too. I'm tired of him giving me the McFarlane look. I'll say that too, David. Oh, Spin Masters. Thank you. Okay. McFarlane's Joker Batmobile Recolored Batman 66 was $24 on Amazon. Works great. The Superpowers Joker in the 90s Dark Knight Collections Joker perfectly. Very good. So they're starting to drop. Maybe I should check my mail and see like what's happening. Randall G, Groundhog's Day for a watch along. That would make sense, wouldn't it? DJ Jedi, Laos Finger Fouls crew, what it do? What's up, DJ Jedi? How are you? Justin says, fresh out the oven baked chocolate chip cookies with cold milk is the best. When are you making the cookies? King Collector, yes. Wildcat, I was beginning to think I was the only one that picked that guy up. He was a long way to figure. Now we need Black Canary. There's so many now we need for this line. And it's wild because it's like, yes, keep them coming. I saw Ragman today. I was like, I feel like I've got some more figures coming and I need to hold off, but it's pretty cool seeing that they made a Ragman figure. DJ Jedi, happy birthday to me. My classified Alpine and Transformers Legacy United Cosmos arrived earlier this week. Did get Cosmo. Where is he? He's out of range, but I did get him. And I didn't care that I had to pay like a regular price for him. I was just happy to get him. Happy birthday to you, my friend. What did you do to celebrate? Oh, and happy birthday, Blake. This is me not writing birthdays on my calendar. Hopefully y'all had great times on your birthday. Got the style guide from In Stock Trades. I highly recommend. In Stock Trades does have good deals. Thank you for that. We got a birthday party in here. I need to find some gifts with everybody just having a great time. Robert Hayes, y'all are forgetting about the best tag team ever, The Rock and Sock Connection. Actually, they were pretty fun. That long "This Is Your Life" Rock thing was the worst to me, but I enjoyed them as a tag team. Kelly Cox, I played the waiting game and lost in the Spider-Man 5-pack. Was down to $80, but now Amazon jacked it back up to $130. Don't worry, they do that all the time. Shoot, check back in Christmas time and maybe $50 again. Oh, Rand, I'm talking about that too for sure. Felix, the Rock and Sock was funny, but I was definitely edging Christian. Right. For those of you, and now for those with the benefit of those of you with flash photography, 5-second pose. Yeah, we do need a better Sergeant Rock. I did see him at the Target today too. I feel the same way about LAX. No shade on Santana and Ortiz, but Super Max just never quite. I mean, I really try to like him. Yeah. G Brew. Sorry, I was reading my niece her bedtime story. Might dip early, feel pretty bad, might not go to work. Jeez, everybody's sick. I need to just get a big thing of NyQuil and just send it out to everybody. Hopefully you're feeling better too, G Brew. Misfit of Marvel Legends. There we go. And put him on an island too. Henry G. Yes, I got a lot in, but the Mezco stuff was paid for a while ago. That helped. And they just showed up. Most of my stuff's usually just sitting in my pile of loot and decided to ship. Nice. Lawson, I need to get Armadillo. I didn't build him. Gertz. Really? Not even one? We're the Millers is low-key, really. I don't know why I keep saying low-key, but We're the Millers, such an underrated comedy. Really love that one. Michael Solis, I like RoboCop better than Xandar. Xandar doesn't look anything like his sister. If you remove the scarf, you wouldn't know that they're related. I've seen my guy Sherlock Prime remove that big bulky vest. It's got the lightning stripes underneath there. I kind of like that look a little bit better. I may have to mess around with that. Ryan Daly, I got one of those Firescape display shelf sets. Gonna load it up with my street level legends. Let me know what that looks like. That does sound like a good idea for it. Henry G, not picking up this stuff all at once. Just usually get a lot in at the same time. That makes it fun. It's a little bit like a mini Christmas every time you get that pile of loot coming in, huh? Lawson, got Wildcat and Orion on Thursday. It was cool. Happy birthday, Blake. It's like birthday shout out. Happy birthday, DJ Jedi and Blake Tarpley and Lawson Wallace. It's a big party here. G-Brew, Black Canary will sell out as fast as Power Girl did. Related. I picked up an Orion at Target. It's pretty good. I'm glad to hear people like that. Lawson, like that. Both Orion and Wildcat look great, but I swear that Orion looks to be 15 inches tall. He's good. Blake, thanks all. Me and Lawson were birthday buddies from another mother. King Letter, yes, that NWA roster needs Ultimate Edition treatment. We also need Ultimate Stan Hansen and JYD. And of course, the King, Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman 2-pack. Did you get that Jax one? That was probably the best use of a random exclusive. Getting an Andy Kaufman figure with Lawler. Good stuff. Maybe the Misfit team could battle MODOK and Arnim Zola. Here, G, this Masterverse wave of Skeletons, new attorney of Fisto, Flying Fist He-Man, and new attorney Evelyn. Evelyn is a nice figure. Masterverse is low-key one of my favorites right now, especially new attorney. Right. The creativity, the fact that you can go classic, vintage, old school with the design, with the figure, and then put in all that new stuff, really smart. Ryan, got to take off. Have a good weekend, Jeff and everybody. Have a good time, Ryan. Are you going to a birthday party too? Definitely have an armadillo arm. Can send you no problem. Not in exchange, of course, for Power Girl that I would gladly pay for. David Thanos says, I love the new attorney line. Absolutely. Lawson, Jeffrey, I didn't buy a single figure out of the armadillo wave. Didn't care for any of them, to be honest. I thought the wave was pretty decent. Yeah. I think I still need the J. Jonah Jameson. I think Doctor Strange, and he's the one I'm like, I don't need another one of him. Devin B. Yeah, that new Roboto looks good. He does. David Thanos. I love seeing Arnie and Bobby Eaton as a tag team from the Dangerous Alliance. What do you know about the Dangerous Alliance? Man, if we get those guys completed in my Mattel Elite line, I will shut up about any other want list items from them. Close. Got a stunning Steve with the ponytail and the TV title on the robe. That was solid. We got Ravishing Rick Rude now. We got Paul E. Dangerously. Got an Arn Anderson. I mean, we kind of sort of have a Larry Zbyszko, but we need Beautiful Bobby and a Medusa that fits in with them. So we're getting there. So now, guys, also, I got Pop Tyrant from Resident Evil, Metamor. Wow. I am butchering that name. Metaphor? So, yes. Which one did you like the most? Lawson. It was MCU J. Jonah Jameson, so I didn't buy it. I love the actor, but I don't collect MCU figures. He works fine for a civilian background figure, too. All right, I have now caught up with the chat. So let's get into all this news for the week. Let's see. Very quickly, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Black Series, we had a live stream from the Star Wars team, and I know to keep my expectations low. I know that. And they're talking, oh, we got all this stuff, and we're going to have some prequel stuff. I'm like, great. This is music to my ears. Because, you know, Revenge of the Sith's anniversary, 20th anniversary is this year. I fully expect to see a bunch of Sith product. Nothing from this live stream. And when they go prequel, I need to remind myself that they don't always mean Black Series. They'll just kind of throw it into the Vintage Collection, which is great for Vintage Collection collectors. But for me, I'm like, yeah. What about the Black Series? So 2 on that front. 2 I'm really excited about. The first, Anakin Skywalker. This head sculpt, really good. I think this might be their best Hayden Christensen likeness. I love what they're doing, incorporating some soft goods and the regular soft plastic. I think that's the way to go for a lot of these outfits, especially for the Jedi. That way you can have them posing and do all kinds of stuff without getting all bogged down with hard restrictive plastic. So this is solid. Maybe it's the best Anakin we've gotten from them so far. Hopefully we get a better one from Revenge of the Sith later, but Clone Wars era Anakin, not upset with that one. We do have an Anakin in the Clone Wars style with this. Mine is a little loose, so I'm probably going to grab this one too, but really excited. And this is what I'm talking about. You can do this kind of pose with them. Very cool. The other I'm going to get as well. This guy, Captain Rex, he's on the new clone body. The other one I have is like, not great, but Rex works on so many different displays. So this is great. I'll throw him in. I'm probably not going to use him as the Ahsoka Captain Rex. He's going to be on my Clone Wars display. Maybe I'll put him on my Revenge of the Sith shelf with Ahsoka and her crew. So lots of options. Still in stock to pre-order over at my good friends at Entertainment Earth. Why hasn't anybody mentioned LOD? What's your favorite Legion of Doom match? Because I always felt like they beat up everybody, and their matches weren't so good. I think my favorite one of theirs is War Games. Oops. Funko Pop, and I don't know. Yeah, they do everything. Henry G, I have a Sam Wilson cap and Mr. Terrific standard if anyone needs. Jeff, I got that Robin for you. Let me know when you want me to ship it to you. I definitely will. Thank you, my friend. All right, everybody. Standard, Mr. Terrific, and Sam Wilson cap if y'all need it. G Brew, my local GameStop got a bunch of random stock from a nearby GameStop that's closed. That's 3 GameStops at least within 40 miles of me that have closed. Hoping my hometown GameStop sticks around, hopefully. So now, guys, Captain Rex looks amazing. He does. Rick Cage, what's up? Like button press, beam in. Nice. Whoops. Man, go ahead. Too fast. The GameStop people at my local store know me on site. No, I look exclusively at the figures and merch that I feel like talking. That if I feel like talking, I'll start the conversation. I'm not always super social. Not always super social here. I'm glad to see you. Lawson, LOD doesn't compare to them when they're in the Road Warriors. What a rush. King Collector. Yeah, that is a good Anakin. I'll pass on that. Cody? The one I have is good enough. You talking about Rex or Commander Cody? I would like a maximum classic cap. Yes. David Thanos. So now that we got Tito, We need Martel so we can get Strike Force. Reba! Yeah. And I'd be down for them with Ultimate Edition so we can get their sweet jackets they wore to ringside. Those were cool. So I'd be down for that. And on both Anakin and Rex, yeah, absolutely. They look really good. Really good. I mean, that Rex is just so solid. And Anakin is like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I needed. MAFEX, 2 new reveals. Really solid. Good for people who dig those. Killmonger. And I feel like this is so late, so long arriving, but he is here. And I mean, I really think they did a good job on the Marvel Legend figures of him, but this is a good figure arts MAFEX, not figure arts version of Killmonger. Creepy smile. Hey, auntie. And the paint job looks really cool, though. I mean, it looks really nice. You can see the gold. That really pops, shines. Looks solid. I really love the detail on this head sculpt, though. That looks really cool. Looks a little creepier than the movie itself. And then we got our non-angry Michael B. Jordan likeness. Good deal. The weapons look really good in this scale as well. Here's all the different head sculpts so you can see them. Really digging this. This color looks awesome. The paint job on this, got the camouflage, really shows up nicely. Weapons laid out well. 114, a little bit more expensive than I would think people would pay for them, but there you go. MAFEX Killmonger. But the one that we also got was one I think a lot of us were looking forward to. Hush, don't turn around. It's Tim Drake Robin finally joining the MAFEX party. Soft goods cape. I think by default, this is going to be the best Robin Tim Drake figure that we've gotten because the rest have been terrible. So this one looks really good and really digging how he turned out. I love the two-tone cape. I'm just curious about how he's going to stand his scale next to Batman. He looks a little lengthy, but really good sculpt. They did all the details that we wanted here. Those little pouches, pads on his shoulders, the gloves, really looks nice. Action, yelling sculpt. I love the fact that his cape isn't too massive either. That was something kind of dragged down some of those Hush Batman figures, but this one's a nice length and not too crazy. And you can pose it and get some really fun poses out of this guy. Definitely excited about this. Hey, thumbs up to you too, Robin. You look good, my man. And the cape, I mean, it's there. It's not ridiculously long. It's not tripping them up. Really good stuff. I'm going to see it next to Nightwing too, because that Nightwing figure is awesome. So really pleased with this. Slight smile. Great. And unlike Marvel Legends, where like he's got a beard for the alternate head sculpt, this makes sense. A little action shot there. So he's scheduled to come out in November. Looking forward to him. Of course, we know he won't actually be here in November. That's probably more like February, but I'm very excited about it. So good stuff. Let's see what y'all said here in the chat. I think I watched these streams for months before I jumped in the chat. I think I had some opinions on some X-Men figures. We're glad that you're a regular member every week now. Henry G, I got a little excited watching the Star Wars live stream. I thought Battle Droids 4-pack was Black Series at first. Right. I was like, this is great. Because I've loved these 2-packs they're doing with a clone and a Battle Droid and a Super Battle Droid. And it was like, a 4-pack's even better. Not to be. Lost it. Killmonger's evil smile is wicked looking. Yeah. Justin, I love how they retooled Anakin. I'm so glad I missed out on the original release. God works in mysterious ways. So true. Felix, looks pretty good, the likeness. I agree. Oh, that Robin looks great. Yes, sir, Justin. Felix, that's pretty perfect Robin. I agree. I mean, like we have been waiting. I've been waiting for a good original costume, Tim Drake Robin. I have that red Robin on my DC Classics shelf because I could not stand how bad they did the original costume. So to have classic colors, Tim Drake on my MAFEX shelf, I'm excited. I think that figure is going to turn out really nice too. Lawson, I pre-ordered that MAFEX Robin like you. I'm hoping he doesn't tower over the Batman figure. He's not going to tower over him. I just don't want him eye to eye with him. He needs to be shorter. Kelly Cox. Oh, wow. That Robin is something else. Yes. Henry G. I wish MAFEX showed the figures pair up with other figures already released in their promo shots. Me too. And for a long time, Marvel Legends weren't doing that. I'm so glad that they finally started to incorporate, like, hey, here's how a figure looks with somebody else that you'd care to pair them up with on your shelf. So, yeah, I would love for them to do that. David Thanos, I'm hearing the maximum Spider-Man is going to be 50. Thoughts? I mean, the figure looks like it's got a bunch of stuff. And it's not retooled. It's a completely new sculpt. It seems like it's going to be the ultimate Spider-Man. I don't know what else people would want out of a Spider-Man figure. And depending on where it is, if it's a Pulse exclusive, that 50 is going to stay 50. But if it comes to retail, then, like a Target, you can get a sale and get them for cheaper. So I don't know. I guess it depends on how they're putting that figure out. I don't think that price is too ridiculous, though. I mean, it's maximum, which definitely doesn't mean we're going to pay a minimal price point for them. So I don't know. You think it's bad or what? G-Brew, speaking of Marvel Legends habit of weird alt heads, Green and Yellow Banshee couldn't get a screaming head with his mutton chops? Come on. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I was thinking maybe they would just, add that to him, but no. They took the quick and easy route. Felix, you think they'd ever do an Impulse figure so I can finally get my Young Justice? They have. You're talking about MAFEX? That'd be great. I really wish they would, because yes, that was my Young Justice too. Wouldn't mind a CM3 in that mix as well, and an old school Cassie. Justin, I want them to release a Maximum Hulk. Apparently, he's next up. Henry G, 43 in the chat, 22 likes. Come on, y'all. Appreciate that. Lawson, if that Robin is as tall as Batman, you can believe I have him crouching on the shelf next to Bats. You do that cover from Robin #1 where he's got the cape, and that'll be really fun to reenact too. G-Brew, $50 is quite a lot for that Maximum Spider-Man. He's got accessories on par with a $35 to $45 NECA figure. I mean, we'll see how it pans out. I'm not going to go after him right now with the rumored price. Once they put the price point out there, I'll do a whole video on it. But for now, I'm like, I'll wait to hear from Hasbro on that. John Morrissey, I've got a great idea. Hulk smash that like button, and after that, join the channel and help fund the fun. How's that for a 2025 motto? Fund the fun. I like it. Let's see if we get some of our graphic novel friends out, our graphic design artist friends to make that a part of the slogan there. G-Brew, I'm hoping for 35, expecting 50. Dog Avenger, I think it's going to be 40. We shall see. Henry G, if that Maximum Spider-Man is as good as an import, then that is a fair price. Right. Young Justice before it was canceled. You talking about the comic book or the show? Maurice, good times on all. What's up, man? How are you? All right, let's see here. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, this is going to be quick. So, McFarlane Toys is, for whatever reason, bringing back their Walking Dead figures that they did back in the day. Not quite sure why they feel the need to revisit these older sculpts. I have this one. It's fun for a zombie display, but it's just like, I don't understand the need to re-release these figures all over again. I mean, it's not as exciting as like new sculpts and new articulation. I mean, they've got good detail, but I don't see the allure. Who was clamoring for these figures? And what's the deal? I mean, you can see these likenesses. These are not 6-inch figures. What's the scale on these guys? 5-inch. The likeness is really good. I mean, you can see the actor's likeness in all these sculpts. The paint, a little bit soft, a little bit caked on in some cases, but in person, in hand, I've got all these figures. They look like who they're supposed to look like. There's Chad L. Coleman, Stephen Yeun, Lauren. No, what is her name? And David Tennant. I mean, they're good on these likenesses here. Articulation, not so great, especially in the hip joints. This ratchet that they have here, not bad, but the hip joints pretty worthless in most of these figures. So we've got Tyrese and got the governor, David, and they look solid. I just wish they had size them up. I mean, nobody's clamoring for 5-inch McFarlane figures now. I think this vest does come off so you can do the full on look. And that's the bloody beaten down, but not quite by Negan yet. So there you go. This whole deal with this is a little cumbersome. These figures, I don't get it. I don't know who was asking for them. Were any of you all hoping for these figures? They could be better if he just was like, all right, I'm making 7 inches like I do everything else and go to town with it. But whatever. Dog Avenger. I'm hoping they do a Maximum Hulk and a Classic Punisher. David Thanos. I'm also hearing Hulk is next. I just wonder how many they're going to do a year. Maybe 4? It seems like a safe early start to it. Lawson. Dog Avenger. Yeah, I just don't want the Maximum Hulk to be the McFarlane Gray Hulk. Probably not. I figure what they're going to do now, if it was McFarlane, he'd do a platinum chase where the Gray Hulk was in that mix. And he's doing some pretty cool stuff with platinums, which I'll get into in a minute. But yeah, I don't think so. I feel like they do kind of miss out not doing the, hey, here's a chase figure that we'll put in every other case. I do think they could do that a little bit easier than the way they do it. Kelly Cox. Todd needs to make more room in his warehouse again. Michael Solis. The Marvel Legends updated Black Panther figures are just too good to need another unless you need a Michael B. Jordan head. Yeah, I thought that the ones they did were really good. And again, like you, I mean, MAFEX is a good looking figure, but not that price point good or better than what we got from Marvel Legends. All right, let's get into it now. You all have been talking about it all this time. So let's see. Today was the pre-order for the much anticipated DC Multiverse collector edition of Power Girl, Guy Gardner, and Captain Cold. When these were revealed, when they showed them off for the first time at the New York Toy Fair, we were like pretty excited. What's that? New York? Yeah, not Toy Fair. New York Comic Con. It was pretty exciting. Like, hey, now these are figures we're all excited about. We desperately needed a Guy Gardner. Captain Cold, overdue. We've got a classic Barry Allen, so we needed his main rival. That's not Reverse Flash. Power Girl, desperately needed her too, and she adds on to our Justice Society roster. And so we've been seeing we saw the original renders. We saw some really fuzzy pictures. Now we got these official ones, and definitely met expectations, exceeded mine. Really happy with how these turned out. They gave Guy different hair sculpt options, and you can see this lineup doesn't quite, got a little work needed here to line that up just proper. Hopefully this mold, I guess this is going to be just something they have a problem with because this is the faceplate. So I guess we're just going to have to deal with that. That's not ideal. Same thing for Captain Cold. He's bald because if he had hair, I suppose it would be harder to get the faceplate off. That's something that as they continue to innovate with these faceplates, they're going to need to consider. But I appreciate them kind of doing some thinking out of the box. Power Girl's head sculpt, though, I mean, that's great. Actually captures the personality of the character really well. She's got no nonsense. I'm going to beat you down. And Todd didn't shy away from other parts of Power Girl that you think of when you think of Power Girl. It would have been nice to have rope there. I mean, I know we got a soft goods Kate, so I shouldn't complain too much, but this probably would have looked a little nicer if that were rope and not plastic rope. Guy Gardner, very curious to see how his articulation is going to be. You can see Captain Cold has that ab articulation. How is that going to work with him? Is this just a really wide overlay and you can still pose him? Who knows? Nice to see the ring is sculpted on and not just a blob of green. But I was really happy with this. And we got Streaky. So very cool stuff. Let's take a closer look at these figures. Not a toy because he's got a gun. Remember, not a toy. I like this look. A little bit updated, a little modern look. So you can see all the texture and all this pattern detail, but it's fine. Scott Collins is basically my Wally West definitive artist because he collaborated with Jeff Johns on that phenomenal run of Flash. Definitely highly recommended. Awesome. If you've never read it, please do so. And it's kind of interesting because they're showing this as a model. I feel like they could do a better job with this. And I really think this is just the consequence of using this faceplate deal, because you can see way back he's got all this forehead going. He's like got his 8 head the way this is situated in position. But I love the different options. We've got evil grinning, we've got dour, I'm upset, got a little smirk. So great expressions to use for him. Very cool. Let's see here. I mean, get my man Captain Gold. He looks good outside of all the head. But very cool stuff. He doesn't look like he's gonna be too short like the Mattel Classics version. So very excited about getting him. And let's see, go through these platinum versions soon. Here's Power Girl, the most wanted woman in the DC multiverse. I mean, this is one of the rare occasions where you can go, oh, look, it matches up perfectly, or just about perfectly. The boots aren't 100% accurate with the card art that they chose, but this Power Girl, really nice looking figure. I mean, there's no issue, no complaints here for me. We've got swappable hands. So you got fists for Power Girl. She's not summoning a spell like Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. She's got, hey, come here. I want to knock you out. Hand sculpts too. And got flying hands. Everything you want. And then they throw in Streaky. How cool is that? So we got the stand. We don't need that bogus stand. Really great job. And this is why she sold out so fast. And with her, I'm going to explain why it's not a bad thing that these figures all sold out. And the cape length, great as well. So Todd's paying attention to that too. So really good work there. I mean, I'm really impressed with this figure and glad in a way that she sold out. So maybe Todd will pay attention to more female figure requests we got. Now on the Guy Gardner, and what I was talking about with this open mouth, underneath this faceplate, there's like his tongue and all this stuff, which you won't see because these are enclosed. You'll see it with this open mouth expression. So you can see, I like the smirk. That's going to be my default for him. This one's too serious. This is more of a modern hair sculpt. We got the Mo bowl cut. That's so cool. I mean, this is showing a deep love and appreciation for the figure license you've got. This lantern seems like it might be a bit tiny, but whatever. Yeah, it is tiny. That is I think you could probably use a Mattel lantern and it would fit in better than this one. Really small. I guess that would actually fit into a Foot Locker. But yeah, I mean, this expression is really good with this hair sculpt. So digging this. Here is the bowl cut. I mean, this is awesome. Love that. Definite JLI inspiration there. And that's really cool. I love that. Love that they included it. Guy looks great. I hope this doesn't. The platinum version actually has a Sinestro Core version of him. That's awesome. And just really good stuff. The whole deal is sold out. This case of 6 sold out. So people are excited about it. And what I think is so great is people are starting to take note of this multiverse line. It's not just Todd doesn't know what he's doing. People are like, these figures are looking better. I want more of these figures. And he's delivering good figures. I mean, what's the price point of these guys again? This was the set. So let me go to an individual figure here. Let's do, there we go. Power Girl. $30. This is what a $30 figure should look like. We get soft goods and check out this platinum version. I'm pretty sure I can pull her up in this one. But they actually paid attention. The platinum version is modern Power Girl, and she's got the full-on outfit. Her pants are on. That's cool. If you like that look with a jacket, the whole Superman family deal, heat vision eyes, that's definitely a way to go. Would have liked maybe an option without it. But the fact that they included this too, really cool. I dig that. I'm not going to get this version. I'm going to be upset if I get it, but that's cool. They're doing classic. They're doing modern, no complaints, because this is how you successfully maneuver the past, the present for all those kids who are buying comic books now. But I really dig that. And I think this is what, that's a reasonable ask for a $30 figure. Soft goods cape, different options for the hands. Give a little animal sidekick that is a cool, worthwhile inclusion. Yes, Streaky's a statue. I don't need an articulated cat, but Power Girl and Streaky have soft good capes. That's cool. And when you look at that figure, that's Power Girl. That's a classic Power Girl. Hopefully, we'll see more of this. I mean, we got a really good Huntress figure, that Wonder Woman figure that so many people want. Todd and McFarlane Toys would be crazy not to keep pumping out more Wonder Woman comic book style figures. Power Girl looks like she's going to be another one. And again, you can find her Best Buy, the normal suspects. Best Buy, Target, Walmart, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. I mean, this sold out right now. The immediate panic. I'm assuming we'll see her. We'll see her with no problem. GameStop will have her as well. So it's a momentary sellout. Guy Gardner looks great. Captain Cold looks great. That's exciting. That's really encouraging to me because I feel like I've been saying this line has been solid for a while, and there's been a lot of bashing on McFarlane, what he's doing, what he's not doing. But I think people are starting to come around and like, okay, the DC universe is building up now with this multiverse line. It's not just, okay, here are a few offshoot characters. We're pulling in characters from the Legion of Superheroes. We've got Outsiders. Justice Society looks like they're a focal team point for this year. That's cool. We got Wildcat. We got Our Man, Dr. Fate coming as well. Power Girl. So we got Mr. Terrific already. So really loving what they're doing. And we got Guy Gardner to go along with the updated Green Lantern. There you go. Got John Stewart, a better one of him. Kyle Rayner. Got Kilowog, probably a little bit too techie modern for me. Got Simon Bass. Maybe Jessica will come here soon. So we're getting some work done on important characters, really necessary looks. And let me pull up this Guy Gardner variant because I just thought that was really cool and completely unexpected too. Let me see here. Now oops. There we go. Found him with no problem. Let me pull up this variant because the platinum version, this is one I think that a lot of people are going to be excited about getting. Hopefully it won't be a case like Electric Blue Superman, where it's like, this is the only one available to everybody, the red one. That's cool. So if you're setting up your Superman Doomsday Justice League setup, here, this is the outfit the guy was rocking during that time period. And I love this. This is actually going a little bit deeper and making a variant worthwhile. Maybe we wouldn't get another Guy Gardner in this look years down the road. So here we go. We'll just make this, throw it in there. So really digging this. And so those cases, $30 is not cheap. But I don't know if I would be upset about getting this one and then having to track down the green. But yeah, I really dig this. And I think the variant setup, the platinum deal he's got going, shows that somebody over there at McFarlane Toys knows what they're doing with this license now. And it's not just, oh, this is boring, predictable figures. It's like, cool. You guys are doing what you should do, taking advantage of what you can with this thing. And we're getting some really fun and really good figures out of it. So let me just pull up this Captain Cold so you can see the platinum version of him as well. And this is definitely one that's going to appeal to fans of Super Friends. It's just wild that they went with this look. So here you go. Blue Captain Cold face, a little bit darker outfit. So, because of the face plate swapping you can do, maybe like this color a little bit more. You can see it's not quite accurate to the comic book, but there's another option, just a kind of goofy setup, but very cool, pun intended there. So I'm really digging it. I think this is what McFarlane needs to do. Keep pumping out these figures. If he's going to take the price point to $30, give us a reason to spend $30 on it. Come up with cool stuff like the face plate swappability, new word, and just make it fun. Like, I'm really digging what he's doing and kind of excited about what's to come. More figures I'm looking forward to adding to my collection, and it's gonna going to be like 4 shelves, 4 rows deep now because he's putting out some really good figures. And I don't have a lot of quality control issues. I'm not worried about loose joints. If anything, they're a little bit too tight. And the parts they swap off with no problem. And you got a lot of display options with these swappable heads, swappable face plates, the actual care and attention to the various the chases. I'm digging it. So hopefully this is a great sign of things to come for the rest of 2025 because I really think McFarlane Toys is one of those on the rise collections, on the rise companies and brands to follow. And I know so many people are like, I want some other company to get this DC license, but I think McFarlane has been killing it and just continuing to do so. I mean, if you are on the fence, if you're like, maybe get that Joker, get that Penguin, get the Riddler figure. If you're into Batman characters, get these Justice League characters behind me. Really good figures. So a lot of stuff and a lot of good figures to pick up and buy. Now let's see what you all said in the chat. Let's see. I knew there's a lot. I had a lot to say about it earlier. So let's see. All right. Cool. Lawson. Looks like Guy has his classic bowl cut hair in the package as an accessory. He does. Maurice was lucky to pre-order all 3 today. Still don't know why I bothered to get the Guy Gardner. Not particularly interested in him. David Thanos, glad to see Guy doesn't have the Mike Davis haircut. Yes, me too. Glad we got classic with him. Devin went ahead and pre-ordered Captain Cold and Guy from Best Buy to make sure I get them. I think it's going to be okay. I think you'll be all right on there. Power Girl looks like the Wally Wood character, so I'm happy with you about her plastic rope. Might try to replace that with some fancy cord. I think that'll work too, Lawson. Like of all the things you would have to fix, that seems like it's going to be a really easy one to do so. Maurice, Power Girl's chase looks interesting though. Let me see if I can pull up very quickly what that costume looks like. Power Girl comics. Let's see if old or new will show up. Of course. That's funny. You know, you look for it and it's like, of course, it's the classic version. Let's see here. Show you what this costume looks like. Now, of course, there's a little bit of an inaccuracy because they've got to deal with that shoulder pad deal, but this is what her costume looks like right now. So this is from the All In Initiative. So this is exactly what her costume looks like. So you can see that shoulder pauldron not there. I'm assuming you can take that off. So, but they've got the S, unlike Mr. Terrific, who was lacking the fair play on his sleeves on the back or Terrific on the back. They got that fixed with this Power Girl. So good to see. And I think they're really, really starting to make some strides. And they're making improvements. They're listening to us. Hey, we want cloth capes done. Oh, cool. How about some swappable head or face options? Got you covered. And I think for what they're doing, these are 7-inch figures, so they use more plastic. So $30 for all these extra stuff seems fair. No Build-A-Figure part, but I'm okay because of what they're doing and what we're getting with them. Let's see. Jibru, Wonder Woman sells out. Starfire sells out. Power Girl sells out. Todd, you have proof the market has changed and will support more female figures. Come on, man. Barda, Zatanna, Black Canary to start. Absolutely. Lawson, ironically, Captain Cold's gun looks like a hairdryer. Right. Devin, Scott Collins used to draw the Cold gun that way. Yeah, I'm really digging the Scott Collins look there. Lawson, personally, I'm digging the faceplates that Todd's doing on his figures. That said, it took me a bit to get Geoforce's faceplate on because of the hair sculpt. Oh, yeah, I could see that being an issue. Now, if we could just get him to use the appropriate molds he already has, because Geoforce and Black Lightning both have that same mold that doesn't make a lot of sense for him. Doc Avenger, I like the swappable faceplates. That's progress, but I still hope Jada or somebody else gets that license soon. I hate his scaling. Jada's not going to get DC anytime soon. I definitely don't want y'all hold out hope for that. That is too massive a license for them. Bangs keep getting in the way. Ty starting off 2025 really good with this line. I agree, David. Devin, I have yet to even see Geoforce in my stores. Do you check The other side, the video game NECA stuff, some Targets have them with the rest of the figures, and then some of them put them over on the other side. I don't understand it, but maybe that's a way for you to go. Lawson, maybe Todd will give us an updated Babs Gordon Batgirl, a classic Huntress, a classic Black Canary, maybe even in a 2-pack with a Neil Adams style Green Arrow. That'd be great. And a smoking hot classic Zatanna. David Thanos, even the artwork on the cards looks amazing. I agree. You know about it. One Punch. I can't believe I missed it. I love that book so much. As you can tell from behind me. There we go. Kevin McGuire, Jans and Matisse, and geez, who else? Oh, Keith Giffen. Can't forget the whole crew. Randall, I'm skeptical on anything that wasn't announced for Todd and Hasbro until after Toy Fair due to the licenses being up. Set your alarm bells going. Lawson, I noticed that the Multiverse took an upturn with Nightfall Batman and Flashpoint Flash drop. Since then, Multiverse seems to be constantly improving. I agree. That was right around the time where my dabble into the line started getting into, oh, I'm buying a McFarlane figure every month now. G-Brew, I like both of those Power Girls. I think they're good too. Excuse me. Lost. MAFEX has a really uphill battle. Not only were those legends pretty amazing in their own right, they're also going for crazy cheap at the moment. Right. Some as low as $6, $10 in some cases. Yes. Lawson. Marvel Legends could take a few notes from DC Multiverse because rubber capes are not worthy of 2025. Yeah. Yes. Randall G. A JLE Justice League Europe Power Girl figure with her ugly cat from the Europe run. That would be fun too. King Elector. I still got my old DC Direct Guy Gardner. The sculpt still holds up. I probably won't be buying any new lanterns anytime soon. Justin, just made a fun design. Do you want me to send it to you, Jeff? Yeah. LylesMovieFiles@gmail.com. Send it along, my friend. David Thanos, would love to see a Legion of Doom Lex Luthor. Yes, me too. And Brainiac and all the rest of the crew. Anthony Rogers, what's up, man? What's up, Jeff and crew? And I agree with you. These latest DC Multiverse releases have been awesome. The platinums for Power Girl, Guy, and Captain Cold were slam dunk. Yes. I mean, it's like, I really wish there were an easier way to get those platinums and definitely kudos for not making the desired version the platinum. That was for sure something that he kind of dropped the ball with Lightning Lad and Mr. Terrific, where I think a lot more people wanted the classic Legionnaire version of Lightning Lad as opposed to the Bendis one. And Mr. Terrific going with the new 52 one as the default, and then the platinum being the desired JSA version. I think, with these is like, no, we'll go with the looks that people want. And then, if you happen to stumble onto those platinums, you'll be happy, not trying to relentlessly track down the platinum versions that we should have made the standard version all along. Whew. More water, please. Randall G. Ironically, the Chase Power Girl uniform is no longer a costume in the comic that came out yesterday. The chest window is now an outline of the S symbol. That's why I feel like they can't win trying to do figures based on the current designs because they changed them so quickly. And, back in the day, a costume would last for years and years and years. Now, a new artist came in. Let me tinker with the design a little bit more. So they just can't win doing that. Henry G, I like the figures without a doubt. Just over jumping through hoops to get them. I used to love the hunt, the chase. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe too old for this stuff. But I love what he's doing with the line. I think you'll be okay with most of these figures. I mean, there's so many ways to get them. Dog Invader, now would definitely get a McFarlane Big Barda. Hopefully she's coming out soon. Randall, Geoforce would be a great mold for the Commander Steel from Justice League when Vibe, Vixen, that was a cool team. His design was really good, both versions. Wasted character, yeah, potential. He did. What are the odds we'll get a Crimson Fox, man? I would say not at all, but they've already done some crazy deep cuts. And I think it would be kind of like on par with this line to get a Crimson Fox before a Black Canary and a Zatanna, so people would lose their minds. But yeah, I mean, I won't say anything's off limit at this point. Randall G. Mattel's DC Universe Green Lantern selections were awesome, including all the Blackest Night characters and the multicolored Hal Jordans. See, I wasn't a fan because we didn't get Mara, and there were important characters from Blackest Night that we didn't get, and it just was like, come on, man. Like, they could have done a Mara figure. She was a Red Lantern, and we could have gotten a regular version of her too, but I don't know what they were thinking on that one. Jibru, from what I understand about Bendis' DC stuff, nobody wants his version of those characters. As well, they should not. Lawson, Power Girl without the chest window is Depowered Girl. Just saying. Rick Cage, bought an Orion on Thursday and then went back to Target and bought a Wildcat on Friday. Oh, the shame. I'm double dipping by DCUC standards. I mean, see, that's the thing where them being a different scale almost kind of works out, because you can still have your 6-inch versions of those DC characters, and they're still really fun to just look at on the shelf. But you can pose these McFarlane ones a little bit more than you can those figures. And because they're different scales, it's like a totally different line. Everybody wins. Jibru, I want Barter, Miracle, Classic Kirby versions in a 2-pack now. Todd, get on it. We'll see. All right, so now it's time for the topic of tonight. We got these new Thundercats and Masters of the Universe mashup figures, and let me just run through those real fast because I was like, this is cool. This is pretty fun that they're doing this. Oh, let's see. Oh, right. And it made me think about all these cool lines we've gotten, or we've seen over the years with all of these. Let me just do this. There we go. All these cool mashups. So we got this Lino, which I mean is basically He-Man inspired. But what's cool, what I really dig about these is they have the setup where it looks like you can just swap out and go classic if you want. So you can put this on kind of like a New Eternia head sculpt for him. And then you've got the belt, which you could probably, I think, switch this out. And I guess he's got tights underneath here. Sword of Romans. And you got these boots, which you can just swap out here. Kind of dig that. You take off this Master of the Universe bracelet. Kind of neat. I love that armor there. That looks really fun. Let's see who else. This new keyboard. Then we got Shatara. Definitely Motu inspired armor. I kind of dig this though. That looks cool. That hairpiece might be a different way to go with her. Smaller bow staff and then extend it all the way out. Another bracer. And then you can go classic style with that. Like that. Then we've got Panthro Battle Cat. That's just fun. A very interesting mashup there. Is this Tiger Force Battle Cat? And if so, you know, he's going to be 6-inch scale. Would you put him with your G.I. Joe Classified series Tiger Force crew? This is just a fun little combination of characters here. We've also got Skeletor and Mumra, and this is like the smartest double dip ever, because you've got this, where you've got your Skeletor set up, and he's got the horns from his Havoc staff extended as his helmet now, and we got this 2 snakes merging or combining there. That's fun. And the cape, butterfly style cape, and then you can see the Mumra bits that you can also incorporate, which I think is also very cool. And it, bam, you can just do this. That's really cool. So you've got this swappable armor pieces, and you got your dual sword. Darth Maul's got nothing on this. And I really dig how they set all this up. Really fun. Hey, we'll do our crossover Masters of the Universe, Thundercats. You know, this is just the first wave. We're going to see so many more. I wonder if the next wave will be heavier on the Motu style and a little bit less on the Thundercats. But this is really fun. Can't wait to see where they go with this, how many more we get. What do you all think on these figures? Let's see. Justin. Oh, yeah, I saw those guys. They do look cool. Felix, I actually like this mashup more than the Turtles one. The Turtles one, when they started doing like the He-Man hair on Michelangelo's, like, I see what you're doing. I'm not sure I really dig it though. Method to Madness. I'm split on the Motu versus Thundercats crossover. On one hand, I don't need, but crap, this is probably the last time we'll see Thundercats in any capacity that aren't NECA's Super 7 price. I kind of feel like that too. David, the Turtles of Grayskull and TMNT WWE crossovers are pretty cool. They are. Randall, the WWE Motu line was mostly good. Love Steamboat and the man called Sting. Those were fun. Lar A, this Motu Thundercats Shatara will likely be able to have dynamic running poses, unlike those disappointment Super 7 Ultimates made. Yeah, they did. I don't know what it was. Like, I can have Silverhawks here from Super 7. And I'm like, yeah, they don't have enough articulation, but I would not stand for with my Thundercats. I don't know why. It's just like, Devin B. I'll be getting these new Thundercats. They will look great next to Motu Origins. I think you're right on that. Harry G. These look cool. And I'm a huge Thundercats fan, but dang, I don't need another line to collect. Yes, they are. We do have that. Okay, go ahead. I'll pass on all these. I like the classic looks for Thundercats better. Super 7 Ultimates are killing it with Thundercats. Yes, definitely have to break down those new ones. Let's see. Oops. These might look a little better with the cats there. Are you getting that one too? Or do you have it pre-ordered? So let's see here. So because of that, I was kind of like, which of these mashups have you enjoyed seeing, collecting, and what's a mashup that you really want to see? So earlier in the chat, JT Yoda said, oops, I missed that one. I'm sorry. David Westry. What's up, David? I like the Universal Monsters, Mutant Ninja Turtles mashup. Those were very cool. Yeah, definitely. I like those. Oh, there we go. Lawson. What Transformers mashups? Gosh. I mean, weren't Mask basically a Transformers mashup with like any other property? They were so cool. Well, that one felt like we were getting away with figure collecting murder because we were getting all these lines into one toy line. It's so cool. Let's see here. I don't know how I managed to go that far up. Time to go back down to the bottom of the chat. There we go. All right. Lawson, Jeffrey, the best action figure sculpt I've seen in years is the Mythic Legion's Leodos. Oh boy, Leodices figure. What do you think of that one? He's a big figure. I'll have to look at that one because I don't know which one you're talking about. G-Brew. So we got Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles some years ago. Now I need X-Men with Proton packs and no Ghost logos on their upper right arm to finally make Child Greg X's Ghostbusters Ninja Turtles crossover reality. Well, there you go. I'm surprised we haven't seen that one yet. David Thanos. I turned that Motu Sting into WWE Superstar Sting. That was pretty easy though, yeah. Shizang Wong. No offense. I make him. But lack of articulation, details, weird retro proportions. Was this for adults or kids? Probably for both. Whoever's gonna buy them. G-Brew. I need that crossover ASAP, says Felix. Michael Solis. I'm in love with the Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles mashups. Yeah, those were really cool. Pull those up real fast. I'm still like, I need to get those. They keep having them on pretty. Oh man, there's a good sale right now for those figures. Actually, let's just do it this way so y'all can see the good prices on them. So yeah, you can get that Shredder Tommy version for $16 at Big Bad Toy Store. Ditto for the Michelangelo April one. And the only one is like a little bit more expensive. It's like, whoa, what's happening with that one? But the rest are pretty solidly priced. Well, I guess there's two that are a little bit more than I kind of want to spend, but they're a pretty fun line just from the sidelines, looking like I want to get these eventually. So I'm glad to see they're not going up in price. Harry G, I haven't collected any mashup lines. This Motu Thundercats may be my first, but I would love a DC Marvel mashup, but that will never happen. Yeah, that would be fun. I wish they had figured out a way to release figures when they were doing that. Hey, we're all partying together. Let's do this thing. What they call that? Amalgam. I like Transformers and Monster Hunter. Says Snake Eyes. Doc Avenger, I was buying Super 7's Thundercats. I got all the main figures and secondary crew except Snarf and Wily Kid and Wily Cat after I saw the price for them. I'll only finish if they go on sale. Yeah, like they were super expensive. Amalgam Universe, anyone? Yeah, Henry G. Definitely. I'd buy them. Randall, WWE Turtles with the Turtles as the characters, WWE Ghostbusters, the new WWE. I think that's what you're saying. David Thanos. The theme is mash up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with any line you got to hit. Basically. Absolutely. Lar A. Kids wanted same scale Motu, Thundercats, and Silverhawks since the 80s. Wouldn't mind them adding some later lines to that Motu scale like Hanna-Barbera characters, Space Ghost, Blue Falcon, Thundar. My weekly reminder to pick up Space Ghost from Dynamite Entertainment. Great read. Continues to deliver good stuff. Void Rivals in G.I. Joe 313 came out from Image Skybound, and Hyde Street Ghost Machine also on Image. Definitely worth picking up this week too. Method of Madness. After picking up the Soundwave G1 Transformers mashup from Ross last year, I wouldn't mind more of those. Yeah, they seem pretty cool, especially for the Ross price. Henry G, yes, I did get the Mutant Ninja Turtles Power Rangers. Got them for a decent discount. Where'd you get them from? Justin. Oh, yeah, they did just announce a new line of Power Rangers stores. Unfortunately, we have to wait until Toy Fair. There you go. Lar A. Wouldn't mind some Motu Cops like Bulletproof. It's crime fighting time. Motu and Cops would be pretty fun. AJ, I have to show love to the Street Fighter Power Rangers. Even without the epicness of being Street Fighters, they were great Power Ranger designs. They were. Not sure if you can see. There we go. My Cobra Kai Power Rangers. Those are really fun. I've got Johnny Miguel. I just need to put them into display. But I love those. And that's why I got to get those Ninja Turtles Power Rangers. Those Lightning Collection mashups were very fun. Michael Solis, here's an expensive mashup. Is Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Have they done that? I feel like they would have. Method to Madness. Those Team Ninja Turtles Power Rangers were plentiful in Burlington like 2 Christmases ago. I regret not getting any of them over the other Lightning Collection figures. Oh, if I had seen them, I would have got them with a quickness. Henry G, I think I got them at GameStop. Can't really remember. Oh, man. Yeah, they probably had a good sale on those too. Maybe I should check GameStop's website. Maybe they still have them for sale. DJ Jedi, seeing this Motu Thundercats mashup makes me want Mattel to get the Thundercats license from Super 7 and make a legit Thundercats line at Masterverse scale. Absolutely. Those would be bought so fast. Randall, Motu and Conan the Adventurer, especially since He-Man was supposed to be Conan. You know the song for the Conan cartoon is stuck in your head. Give me Ninja Turtles and Bruce Lee costumes and Chuck Norris. There we go. Doc Avenger, Thorion, and Darklaw, Iron Lantern, Doctor Strange Fates would all be gets. They were really fun designs. Lar A says Method of Madness, that April Pink Ranger was a standard for people when Kimberly was sold out. That Tommy Foot Soldier was dope too. Yes. G Brew. Ninja Turtles has been mashed up with Universal Studios monsters, Star Trek, TOS, Ghostbusters, kind of Batman, Power Rangers, and Motu. We need Ninja Turtles Godzilla monsters. I don't put it past them at this point. They have really fun and creative mashups, so I'm down for whatever they decide to do. All right, well, I think that is everything for tonight's episode. But I just want to pull this up real fast. As a reminder, we are in yet another giveaway time, courtesy of our friend who's here on the chat. I'm going to make sure to give a special shout out to that friend next week. But free Hasbro Ferret, G.I. Joe Classified, Cobra Ferret. We're going to do the drawing on February 6th, 8 p.m. It's not going to be right at 8. That's when our show starts. But Stay tuned. To enter, you must be subscribed to Lyle's Figure Files and Lyle's Movie Files and live in the continental US. So what all do you need to do? Just show up one time between now and the 6th on Wednesday when we hang out on Lyle's Movie Files. Hang out in the chat just so we know you're there, and we'll make sure that you're definitely entered. I may be doing some stacked, some piling on for the raffle. So if you're on multiple shows, your odds increase. We're gonna do some fun. Maybe I'll put in some clues based on Lyle's Movie Files episodes. So when February 6th hits, you can enter those in and get a chance to get into the raffle early. So we'll see. But looking forward to it. Channel VIP members, be on the lookout tomorrow. X marks the spot. So looking forward to sharing that with you, the rest of you all real soon. I think that is everything for this one. Of course, when more news drops, I'll be there to talk about it. And I got some more G.I. Joe videos because I feel like it's been too long since I talked G.I. Joe. For now, that's it. Thank you as always for tuning in. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. And we'll be back better than ever next Wednesday for Lyle's Movie Files. And then a week from today, back here for another edition of Lyle's Figure Files. For now, that's it. This episode of Lyle's Figure Files has been filed.